For the second year in a row, AQHA World Champion Danger opened his campaign with the Grade 1 Leo Stakes at Remington Park. And for the second straight time, another Oklahoma-bred multiple stakes winner provided the upset. We'll have all the coverage of that coming up on the Remington Park Update. Hi, I'm Jim Byers. Thanks for being with us. Let's begin, though, with a Grade 1 for Paints that shared the card with the Leo on April 30th. It's the $153,000 American Paint Classic Futurity. 2-year-olds going 330 yards. Second fastest from the 4 trials, and 2-to-1 second choice is the OSC Golden Boy. He flourished in his trial for his first win after a pair of good seconds and picks up Francisco Calderon for this. The 7-to-10 favorite is top qualifier Livewire's Turnpike, a 2.5-length trial winner and victorious twice in 3 starts, including the Oklahoma Paint and Appaloosa Juvenile. Cody Smith has the mount.
They're off. The American Paint Classic Futurity. Livewire's Turnpike didn't get away best. Out sharply, the OSC Golden Boy going for the front, along with Memories of PYC right there. Hold My Beer, running up the rail and running well. The OSC Golden Boy grabs the lead, now pulling clear. Here comes a late move from Livewire's Turnpike. The OSC Golden Boy on top by almost 2 in the American Paint Classic Futurity.
Dirty Barracuda was declared a non-starter. 5 Livewire's Turnpike is unfocused and spots the field some ground, while the OSC Golden Boy has a fantastic break and goes coast to coast. The OSC Golden Boy goes faster than any paint in RP history at 330 yards, setting the track record for that breed in 16.563 seconds with a decisive win. Under Francisco Calderon, he picked up the mount that evening when Juan Pulido was excused because of a hand injury. The OSC Golden Boy is an Oklahoma-bred gelding by CRM Livewire from the mare Chicks Lacerta, bred by Mike Hester and J. Lynn Hester, and owned by Almada Racing. Santos Carrizales, the trainer. Hold My Beer second, with Livewire's Turnpike finishing third. The Remington Park Update is sponsored by Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association, the official representative of quarter horse, paint, and Appaloosa racing in the Sooner State. This year's Grade 1 Leo Stakes featured the first meeting between 2021 AQHA World Champion Danger and multiple Grade 1 winner Instigator, but they were far from the only ones with credentials in a 400-yard race worth almost $118,000. In fact, the Michelle Hurdle Barn sent out 2 open-graded winners, and the field also included a double-graded winner this meeting in Relentlessly. But as for Instigator, it was time for the 4-year-old to take on the champ. For much of his 2- and 3-year-old campaigns, Instigator was the guy just missing in major Grade 1s. But the championship at Sunland in January firmly put an end to that. Trained by Santos Carrizales Jr., the Texas-bred gelding actually broke through in the Grade 1 All-American Derby last year, pinning one of the few career losses on champion Impressum. Instigator has post 2 under Rolando Raudales at even money. Charlie's Fury is one of the Michelle Hurdle runners in here, and the older half-brother to Leo competitor Just My Hawks. The impressive 6-year-old Sorrel gelding enters the Leo, having wired fellow Oklahoma breds in the restricted Grade 2 Mr. Jet Moore Stakes from the inside on March 31st. A 7-time winner at Remington, Charlie's Fury is 30-to-1 under Augustine Silva. Multiple champion Danger makes his 2022 debut in the Leo and is the second choice at 2-to-1. Among his 4 Grade 1 scores last year was the All-American Gold Cup by a whisker over Mi Amor Secreto. In the Bank of America Challenge Championship in Albuquerque, he gave a strong field little chance, going wire to win by 2 under Cody Smith. And then in the slop at Lone Star finished his World Championship season with a clear victory in the refrigerator. With 15 wins and 26 starts, the Dean Fry trainee has banked more than $1.5 million. For the second straight season, he comes off a layoff in the Leo, and this time has a different rider in Francisco Calderon. Just My Hawks has won half of his 18 starts and is a multiple graded winner, yet in this strong group is 10-1. Last year, he handed Danger one of his 2 losses in the Leo, getting the nod by a nose. The Michelle Hurdle runner is a year younger than a half-brother and stablemate Charlie's Fury. Just My Hawks has already secured a spot in this fall's BOA Challenge Championship in Indiana, with a win in the RP Challenge on April 3rd. In that race, he broke like a dream and led all the way from the outside to score by a half length, despite drifting in. Jockey Mario Delgado, who led him to 3 straight wins in 2020, is back aboard here for the first time since then. Another entering the Leo in top form is Relentlessly. Trained by Jose Huerta, this 4-year-old colt opened 2022 with a sharp tally in the Open Grade 2 East Tex at Remington. Then followed with a similar performance, but from the outside, in the Bob Moore Memorial, also a Grade 2. Ridden by Raul Valenzuela, Relentlessly seeks his 9th win from 15 starts, and 7th at Remington, as the 4-1 third choice.
They're off in the Leo Stakes. Danger with a horrible beginning. Out sharply, Charlie's Fury came away very well. Instigator's right there. Farther out, Just My Hawks rolling. And on the far outside, Relentlessly a player. Just My Hawks trying to engage with Instigator and Charlie's Fury. These two hooking up between them. Charlie's Fury, Instigator gets the edge. Outside, Just My Hawks. Just My Hawks, second straight. Leo behind that over Instigator.
Another strong effort from Just My Hawks, but first, regarding Danger, he sat back as they kicked the gate, and his flipping halter briefly held the doors, so while he's a starter, this is a washout for him. But Just My Hawks keeps turning in speedy showings and wins a second straight Leo, this time over Instigator and Apolitical Red Flash. Jockey Mario Delgado gets reacquainted with the 5-year-old gelding, and afterward had nothing but praise for him.
He's an awesome horse. Whenever he left the way he did, I was pretty confident that he was going to finish the way he did, which the horse really likes the distance, and when he left, I was real confident he was going to finish the way he did. It was a really, really hard, tough field. Of course, the ones on my inside were the ones that we needed to watch, but like I said, the horse ran super.
Campaigned by his breeders, Tom and Kathleen McNally, Just My Hawks is a Kiss My Hawks gelding from the mare Jess Charlena. Michelle Hurdle trains. Now a 10-time winner from 19 starts, Just My Hawks lifts his earnings to $410,552. His time, 19.42 seconds.
Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association encourages the breeding and ownership of Oklahoma-bred horses, promotes and protects racing opportunities in the state, and represents our members' interest at the state capitol. Learn more at oqhra.com.
Coming up later this month at Remington Park, multiple graded races, many of them on the May 28th Champions card to wrap up the meeting. We'll see more of these top older horses in the Debbie Schaaf RP Invitational, plus the richest race in the state, the $1 million estimated Grade 1 Heritage Place Futurity, and much more. We'll, of course, have full coverage of those, so please keep up with RaceView Network's latest content. I'm Jim Byers. For all of us here, thanks for watching, and look for us next time on the Remington Park Update.